Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so everyone, my name is Gazi Fet Afari, and I'm from 9B class. And inshallah, today I want to talk to you guys about something that affects all of us, and it affects all of us every single day, whether you realize it or not. Every moment that passes is a moment you can never get back, and that thing is time. So today I want to talk to you guys a lecturing speech about time management. So there is one thing that every person on earth has in common. No matter how rich they are, how rich or poor they are, how smart or ordinary they are, or how old or young they are, we have exactly 24 hours in a day. And what makes the difference between humans is how they can use those 24 hours that they have. So today, as I already said to you guys before, I want to discuss with you the importance of time management, especially for us as students. So we'll explore why it's important, the consequences of not managing our time well, the benefits of good time management, and some real practical ways to help you become better at managing your time. Okay, so let's start it. First, uh, let me ask you this. Have you ever stayed up late night and trying to finish an assignment or a project because you forgot about it or keep delaying it? Or maybe you felt so stressed because you had so many things to do and have very little time. So that is exactly why time management is important for humans. So as students, we have so many things to do in our plate. There are schools, assignment, group projects, quizzes, and exams. We may also have extracurricular activities, family responsibilities, religious obligations, and of course, we also want some time to relax or hang out with our friends. And all of that without proper time management, all of that things can pile up and become overwhelming. So when we manage our time well, we are not just doing things faster. We are reducing stress, improving our focus, and gaining control of our life. So we are telling our time where to go instead of wondering where it went. So then there is also the consequences of poor time management. So what happens when we don't manage our time properly? So first, our academic performance will suffer. When we procrastinate, we rush to finish assignments, and often the quality become poor because what we try to rush the assignments. We might even miss deadlines and get 0 points for the task. And then the second, it affects our mental health. We feel stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, and procrastination might feel good for a while, but the guilt and panic later are not worth it. So the third thing of the consequences of not managing your time properly is it can become a bad habit, and habits are powerful things. So if we keep procrastinating, or we keep getting lazy every time now, we might carry the same bad habits into our future like our future jobs or university life. So let me give you an example. Imagine a student named Andy. He is intelligent, he is smart, but he always delays his work. Uh, at the end of each semester, he's always getting tired, panicked, and stressed, not because he's not smart, but because he didn't plan his time well. And then on another side, there is also, of course, there is also the good side or the good benefits of time management. So if you master time management, your life become more organized and productive. You can submit your assignments better, and you feel more confident, and you have more time for yourself. You can sleep what you can sleep better, eat better, and even have time to pursue your passions and hobbies. Most importantly, you begin to feel proud of yourself. And time management also teaches you about discipline, how you make your self-discipline, and it also teach you about responsibility and self-respect. So you learn to value your time and your life. As the famous quote says, time is what we want the most, but what we use the worst. And then I also want to tell you about core time management techniques, so that now we understand why time management is really important in our life. Let me share you about some techniques to improve your time management. Okay, so we have 6 ways. So the first way is prioritize your task. So not everything is equally important. Focus on what is really matters. Try using the Eisenhower matrix. So the Eisenhower matrix is like a technique, like dividing tasks into 4 categories. First, there's urgent, urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and none of these 3. So use that Eisenhower matrix, and trust me, inshallah your time management will be really good. And then there is also the second way, that is using the Pomodoro techniques. So Pomodoro techniques is study for 25 minutes, then rest for 5 minutes, and repeats. So it helps you stay focused without burnout. So what I mean, Pomodoro technique is like you do productive things 25 minutes, like learning, working, or maybe doing some exercise, and then rest for 5 minutes. Then you can repeat the steps, so you can stay focused, and at the same time you don't feel a burnout. And then the third ways of time management is plan your week. So every Sunday evening, take 15 minutes of your plan. Take 15 minutes to plan your upcoming week. It helps you to stay focused without burnout. Okay, so we have already know 3, and now I'm going to tell you the fourth one. So the fourth one is set smart goals. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Don't make some crazy goals like when we are still in junior high school, we want to be we want to be a CEO, maybe like that. It's possible, but it can be hard for you. So you have to master time management first. You have to master the basic of life first, then you can chase bigger goals. And then the fifth one is avoid distractions. So in this world today, there is so many distractions. There is social media, video games, and many more. So all of that thing can be fun, but they can also steal hours from your day. So try using apps. That block distraction while you study. Or also you can maybe try to not get distracted by social media or video games, and focus on productivity. And then the sixth way is use a planner or a digital calendar. There are many free apps like Google Calendar, Notion, or simple to-do list apps to help you stay on track. Okay? And then of course, also there is 6 ways of the technique of time management. Okay? And then I want to say also, of course, life is not always smooth. Things can happen that ruins our plans. Maybe you got sick, you had a family emergency, or you just have a bad day. So the key of time management is to be flexible. If someone's break your routine, adjust your plan. Don't quit. Just change the direction. Also remember, you won't always feel motivated, but motivation is not the key to success. Discipline is. So discipline means doing what you have to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. So sometimes we'll be tempted by distraction. Your friends may want to play games, or you might want to scroll through social media. So learn to say no when it's necessary. Alright, so now for the closing reflection, let me end with a personal note. When I was a student, I also struggled with time management until now. And yes, I used to delay my homework and cram the night before test. But once I learned to take control of my time, I started feeling happier, more confident, and successful. And I also want you all to feel that too. So I want you to take control of your time, because time is life, and how you use your time is how you use your life. And remember this: the bad news is time flies, but the good news is that you are the pilot that control times. And one more: discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want the most. And thank you for attention. I hope this video has inspired you to value your time more and use it wisely. And sorry if I have some mistake. The only right thing is from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and everything that I say that is wrong is from myself and Shaitan. And maybe that's all from me. So from now, let's start managing our time so we can start managing our future. And maybe that's all from me. Thank you very much for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.